Hello and thanks for watching Crypto Fox. For years, gold has been the primary store of value widely recognized across the financial board. Its recognizably stable price nature and much lower reaction to volatility have made it the go-to reserve ore for preserving the value of fiat currencies such as dollars. We can technically call it the most trusted reserve currency. The high demand for gold has kept the fiat currencies it supports at a level above other fiat currencies unbacked by gold. What gives gold its value is nothing more than the fact that it's a precious commodity with potential for use in the future, which makes it a hot prospect in any case. But what about other mineral elements? We have crude oil, natural gas, and uranium. What we've majorly had with these includes nothing more than a relevant use case for practical use. Crude oil is used for producing petrochemical compounds used as fuels or other forms of hydrocarbon-based products. Uranium is right at the center of the world's nuclear power scuffle, and a source of high energy that may take the world to the next level. They seem to have a negative correlation to the dollar. Aside from gold, other resources are not so highly rated. We can point to the slow growth of silver from $5 per unit to $50, which is about a 1,000% increase. It took more than a decade for it to record the level of interest and demand that it would take it to the next level of growth. We are confident that it didn't hold as much as gold's appeal to investors when being considered for mainstream utility. Now diving into our focus element, uranium, and while it's not so much in the public's view, the growth of the inherent stock value of uranium has been immense. Over the first 7 years of the 21st century, we witnessed the price of uranium spike up between 2001 to 2007 as the price surged 35-fold its price entering into the first decade. It's also a good hedge against inflation due to its preternaturally low supply. There are very few nations in the world that are mining uranium, and the use is also stifled due to its more sinister use case. Experts with a deep knowledge of asset management have reported the difference in the price movement of uranium compared to other commodities. It corresponds well with that of gold in particular, while its growth rate seems slightly higher than that of gold. It also underlines the fact that uranium would be a good competitor for gold in a more balanced trade-off situation. Uranium is in short supply in the world. The US is known to be importing about 90% of the total uranium supply. They're not mined in the country. Instead, they're brought from other producers of the element. It becomes imperative that the rapid growth that's been recorded must be enjoyed by the US as well. Thus, it meant that the US would miss out if the adoption of uranium became much more than this. The US government continues to mull over the potential of the country to own a larger uranium mining zone. The goal is to become one of the largest suppliers of uranium. The Uranium Royalty Corp, NASDAQ listed as UROY, is a budding enterprise that has done a business dealing in uranium. The company doesn't necessarily adopt a hands-on approach to its involvement in the uranium sector. Instead, it is a funnel for capital funding for uranium projects. URC operates by taking bookings and securing scheduled deliveries of thousands of pounds of uranium. URC's reserve holds over 1 million pounds of uranium itself. With the accumulated capital, the URC obtained actual uranium at a favorable price. Like crypto and other asset-based market, the uranium market is also subject to bullish speculations and tendencies. Hence, the company buys just before a bullish run. It positions shareholders to earn profit from their investments. Currently, the company holds a 9.6% stake in Yellowcake plc and owns a large amount of physical uranium obtained at low prices. The company's royalty program is the first of its kind, and it is the only company that deals in uranium on NASDAQ. It boasts a team of experts that deploy working strategies in securing strategic acquisitions of uranium. In addition to possessing uranium themselves, they deal in streams, equity, and royalties targeted towards uranium companies. It's well poised as a capital provider from its pool of shareholders, and it functions to help the uranium industry function better at high production capacity. Another thing that gives traction to this is the current upbeat action towards the use case of uranium for generating carbon-free nuclear energy. Their partnership with Yellowcake plc means that they get first-hand access to the changing price of uranium in real time. The technicalities of the uranium industry are within the bounds of the URC's industrial knowledge, and they've successfully implemented several business strategies for creating and making the most of investment opportunities in the industry. They're a team of highly skilled individuals in mine finance, project identification and evaluation, mine development, and uranium sales and trading. The URC has an enviable portfolio in Cigar Lake Mine in Canada. From what we gathered, Cigar Lake produces more than 18 million pounds of uranium per year. It was established in 2014, and for the past 7 years, it's made about 93 million pounds of uranium. It could very well be the most significant functional uranium-based project in the world. The McArthur River mine joins Cigar Lake in the royalty portfolio. That mine produces about 25 million pounds of uranium, making it a hot spot for securing cyclically low uranium for URC's reserve of physical uranium. These are the two largest high-end uranium mines in the world. They can supply about 21% of the world's uranium demand for the year 2021 at the lowest running cost. The space, occupied by URC, is not keenly contested, and like every new industrial space, getting a good foot in on the pioneer company is the best way to earn profit. The strategic thinking and implementation of URC creates mutually beneficial financial opportunities for all investors. As the market fundamentals continue to grow, the stakes on uranium would yield total dividends over the primary capital input. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on bell notifications. We also have a free Discord group where we share daily signals, and now you can also support us on Patreon. We have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for our VIP Discord channels, where we share much more in-depth analysis and even one-on-one sessions. And make sure you check out the GSX competition for your chance to win big. Links are below, and if you have any questions, drop us a comment. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.